Hello, my lovelies. Welcome to my world of madness and mayhem. It's just what I'm feeling like this morning. A lot of madness, a lot of mayhem. I'll try and stay sane for you, okay? What I thought I would do today is for Make a Card Monday, I have got this beautiful die that cuts the clock and leaves. No, let's put it back on the card because it looks really, really good on the lemon. So I thought that I would paper piece this together. I cut out another one of green. I will use the little clock face inside the card as a bit of decoration, and I will put the green pieces on top of the black before I put it on the card. So let's do that bit first. I've got a little bit of a little ticket here that I want to put thinking of you, and I just thought to bring in another color just for something different. I've also got my little inside piece that I'd like to stamp with a greeting on it, so that's another bit to do. So let's get working on this, shall we? Now I've got this here to try and keep myself in camera range. I've got lots of shadow going on here, so I apologize for that. My camera has automatically turned its light on because it wasn't quite bright enough. So let's put that away for 1 minute and that to the other side. The clock face can go over there. A little bit of glue. And I forgot to go and get my tweezers, so it's going to have to be fumble fingers. A little bit of madness and mayhem, why not? We have a crafter here in YouTube that crafts with reckless abandon. I do that too occasionally, but you know, I prefer mayhem and madness. It suits my temperament. Because I can be a little bit crazy at times. Not certifiably crazy. Let's get that straight, okay? Not certifiably crazy. Just a little bit wacky. This is the fiddly part, getting just little bits of glue on these tiny little leaves. I nearly said leaves. Using the F instead of the V-E-S, which would have been grammatically incorrect and totally illiterate. No, not really. Okay, now comes the fun part. Getting this put together without getting glue everywhere. I really didn't think about this very well. I should have put the glue onto there. Well, never mind. Never to mind. And if a little bit of the black shows out from behind it, I'm not going to be overly fussed about it because it's going to act like a little shadow. Ew. Not going to help my work stay pretty if I get glue all over my hands and then slop it everywhere else. Oh, look at that. Just about perfect. A little bit of wobble out there. That's okay. Leave it alone, Ruth. It's fine. Yeah. I like. Clap for me. Now let's play this smart. See how smarts I can get here. Put it on the black base, and that way I might, only might, have a little bit of wriggle room. Wiggle room. Try saying that 10 times fast without making it into wiggle room. I can hear you. How you going? Getting there? Wriggle room. only have to say it 10 times fast if you can get that far. Really, really quickly. Oh, that's so much easier. Much, much easier. Oh, I'm impressed. I impress myself every now and then. Just mop up a little bit of the glue. Okie doke. That looks kind of wonderful in my opinion. All right, now I'll just get that daggy cloth in again. The middle of this cloth is lovely and clean, but I've been using the edges to clean my stamps as I'm working. Sometimes you pounce them down on the ink pad and the edges of your stamp or your acrylic block get coloured, and you don't want that transferring onto the card or the paper that you're working on. Okay, now do I like that side? Or, oh no, too bright, too bright, too bright. Yep, that's fine. See what I mean about the little blacks sticking out? That's okay by me. It's only a few of them, but it just, we can pretend it's the way the light is shining. Okay, we'll do some good pretending here. Okay, let's pop that over there. Oh, here we go, here we go. Big lots of glue coming up. Big lots of little dots. This die is a Spellbinders die. It's rather an old one. I don't know if you can still get it or not. But I absolutely loved it when I saw it years ago, and I thought, yep, I have to have that. And I've used it several times. It hasn't quite paid for itself yet. Because when I purchase a die, I look at the price and think, okay, if it's $10, am I going to get 10 uses out? Because I quantify my, or quantify, whatever, my purchase by dollars and usage. So if I can get 10 uses out of a die and it's only $10, then I'll buy it. Because you automatically know just by looking at a die whether you're going to use it more than once. And my Nestabilities dies, well, gosh, they've well and truly paid for themselves over the years I've had them. But the little dies that you can get, the little cheap dies, $2 or $3, if you know you're going to use them forever, you know, it's well worth the money that you're spending. In my opinion, that is. Okay, this is just my opinion. You don't have to be guided by it. But that's just how I work out whether I'm going to get value for my money. If I look at something and it's going to cost me $50 and I know darn well I'm not going to use it 50 times, well, it can stay on the shelf. I forgot about the little chain link coming down here. Now, how far did I get around here? I don't know. So we'll stick a bit more glue on there. Madness, I tell you, just madness. Okay. Now, another fun part is getting this up off the paper without getting glue all over myself. Ha-ha. Now to turn it round and get it onto the backing. Oi, don't do that. Don't slide down there. You might break. Ooh, tricky, tricky. Now, have I got it reasonably straight? The 12 at the top. 6 at the bottom. Yay! Did it, folks, did it. Okay, let's get the clean part of this cloth showing. We don't need the daggy rotten bit showing. There it is there. Just to prove my point. Now I try not to use fingers on little pieces of dies. Once I've got it down, I'm quite confident to go in with fingers and just press it down. But if I do it while the glue is still poking out, then I get in a mess. Okay, that looks absolutely gorgeous, in my humblest opinion. Now we're going to turn this over and get some double-sided tape around the edge. I'm anticipating a lawn mowing man coming into the street today. It is about 2 weeks overdue because the gentleman that was doing it has retired, and there's been a bit of a struggle to get someone to do 20 homes in the one hit. So I'm hoping that it will be true to my message and we'll have someone in today to do it, which will be absolutely gorgeous because it is now about 12 inches high. You could lose a little dog in there, no problems. And a kitten, you wouldn't have a chance of finding a kitten or a small puppy. You know, it's lions, tigers and bears territory. And my son parks his car on the front lawn to let me get out. And it's up past his front bumper. And he has a V8 car, which is quite a sizable beast. Stick your finger in the glue, Ruth. Good one. I'm currently investigating another light for here because this one is starting to tick when it comes on, and there's just the smallest little flicker in there that I can see. I don't think you can see it on camera, which is a good thing, but I can see it, and that's very frustrating. Now I get my lovely... Oh, hello you! I decided to come down. Okay. I'm not clever enough to do calligraphy writing. I've tried over the years. I can get it done for a few words, but then it lets me down. So these little laser cut stickers are absolutely brilliant. And this lot is thinking of you. Now I'll get some more double-sided tape onto this. Oh, that was already bonded. Oh, silly me. We'll take that off. I'd forgotten I had some bonded and some not. Well, doesn't that make things easier? Now, I don't think I want to do anything else to that. I know it looks very simple, but the time you take to cut a die out, empty all the little pieces from in here, and then cut it out again, you know, your time is involved. Okay, need to just pop this aside again. Put that that away so I don't pierce my skin with it. My stamp. Now, see, this is what I mean. I didn't clean it off properly. Just in here, you get all those black bits. We don't want that. Just clean that off for now. That's a bruise, it's not ink. I went to pick something up and it bit me. Got bit mean. Now I'm just going to have to move this out of the way because otherwise I'm going to end up with dimples on my little stamp thing here. Thinking of you today and sending warm and caring thoughts is what this one says. Not bad, missus, not bad. Hey, that's bad though. Don't you dare do that again. How rude. Okay. Now we want the clock up there, I think. Let's bring this in. I should ink that. Let's see how much ink I've got on this brown one. Don't need very much, just enough to highlight it and bring it up a little bit from the card. Oh, that shadow. It's not often my camera light turns on. It must have really registered darkness this morning. See, that makes it stand out just a little bit. That's all I need, was just a little bit. There, and maybe over here. I'm of two minds. Or maybe I could have it there. That impresses me. Okay, let's do this. I've just put 2 pieces of double-sided tape, one top, one bottom. Put you up in the top bit. Come on, pick up. Thank you. Okay, I'm going to cover one. Don't want to go too crazy with the glue because it's very fine. Just a very thin line of it. At the top. Turn it around, that's 6 at the bottom. Okay. Yikes. Lovely, lovely, lovely. Okay, because this is for Handmade Cards for Seniors, I need to put a sticker up here that has their logo on it. And what I've done is stamped out the images onto card, and I've got the double-sided tape behind it, so it turns them into stickers, which is a lot easier sometimes if I forget to stamp the card before I use it. It makes it a little bit more difficult. Got my lollipop ready. And there we go. There is another card ready for Handmade Cards for Seniors, which will go to a retirement home and be given to somebody, just to let them brighten their day and give them a little smile for the day. All right, my lovelies, that's it for today. I will thank you very, very much, and I hope that you do come back and watch it again, watch another video. All right, until next time, bye-bye for now.